are the Eternal One who experiences everything through these biological machines. Particles move through the brain that give information to the brain. The brain gives information to these particles moving through the brain. Thinking happens in an energy field in a very large area outside the brain. The brain is the antenna by which we are connected to these biological machines. We experience ourselves here through these biological machines. In the future, we will prove this scientifically to ourselves. The functioning of the universe is based on the eternal recycling of always existing physical, concretely existing energy. Expanding galaxies were born rapidly from the center outwards. First, expanding supermassive objects were born in their own three-dimensional space-time Big Bangs. Expanding supermassive objects radiate zillions of separate expanding dark matter condensations from which rapidly expanding stars were born as if from nothing. A close pass of two expanding supermassive objects was needed. The expanding dark matter clumps pushed through each other again and again. Each time a strong interaction. Energy spread over a larger area. Eventually their expansion accelerated so fast that they did not have time to push each other away from each other as fast as they expanded. They quickly merged into new observable expanding stars. They have always pushed away from the center of the expanding galaxy along a spiral path. In the nuclei of atoms, there are congestion areas of energy spreading out into space that recycle the energy space and at the same time automatically push each other away from each other in the same ratio as they expand. The nuclei of atoms expand and recycle the expanding dark energy from which particles such as electrons and photons that are being registered are created, which are still composed of the energy spreading out into space energy. Physicists think they are stripping electrons that already exist around nuclei. They are creating new electrons from the energy that is being released into space. The dark expanding waves of expanding lights interact with each other and accelerate each other's expansion. Thus, the speed of expanding lights accelerates in the same proportion as matter and light expand. The movement of a falling apple towards the center of the earth is illusion. The movement of the sun in the sky is also an illusion. You know, the expanding earth rotates around its axis and pushes away from the expanding sun along a spiral path. The illusion is created that the sun is moving in the sky. The expanding falling apple moves away from the center of the expanding earth.